Good morning! It's Monday and I'm just about ready to go out and do some gardening. It is now September. I have a wonderful day off from work and I really love my days off because it gives me some quiet time and time to catch up with my housework and my gardening. But it's time to start pruning some things and cutting some things. I bought some cute little mounds at the local greenhouse for about $4 and they're starting to grow. I really like how they turned out. And as you can see, there is much work to be done out here. So why don't you join me? Are we rolling? Yes. Okay, so out here I have these rose bushes, shrub thingies. And what I'm going to do with these is here, I've got two of them and they're pretty scraggly and overgrown. This one right here is like half of it's dying off and I think I need to dig it up in something. Dig it up. So first of all, what I'm going to do is prune it down to the roots, and then I'm going to dig up the roots. Now up there is, we put in a vegetable garden this year, and I want to tell you a little bit about it. This idea I got from an English gardener named Charles Dowding, and I'm really excited to tell you about this because this is the first time I did a no-plow garden. Now I told you about this last year, but I didn't film any of it in case it failed. And but it didn't fail. Actually, we got a really good yield from it. And all you do is just cover your dirt wherever you want to put your garden. And what we have is an old carpet from when my mother and father-in-law, they tore up some carpet in their den, and we asked if we can keep it. So it's a nice size piece. And we put it over the dirt, and we let our dirt rest for about 2 years before we started planting in it. So that's what it looked like for a couple years. Now, excuse the weeds now, but. So this year, we uncovered it. We put a fence around it so we can put our plants in without it being disturbed because we have tons of wildlife around here, like rabbits and deer. We also added a lot of cow manure over the 2 years too to make the soil richer. And it was just store-bought cow manure. But we took it, and then it was just amazing how deep and soft it was without even tilling it. And the ground was all sterile because they were covered. It was covered for 2 years, so all the grass and all the weeds died completely, so nothing was growing in there. And it was really soft, and we put tomatoes in there, and actually they did really, really well. No, it's September, so they're almost done, but I got a huge yield of cherry tomatoes just the other day. And yesterday I had to make tomato sauce because they were they were sitting on my cupboard just waiting. So it was great. And it's really great, especially if you're a lady without any tools and you hardly have to do any digging, and you don't have to worry about getting it plowed or getting a rototiller, or asking people to bring their supplies or tractors to your house. You can just do it yourself, which is what I love. It's just a little way of being independent. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hungry, so I'm going to go in for a bite of lunch and I'll be right back. I'm going to go in for a bite of lunch and I'm going to be right back. And we'll do some more digging and flower searching. Can't wait. These are some beautiful hydrangeas that need to be trimmed soon too. They need to be pruned for the winter time. I love my boxwoods like none other. I got a whole bunch of them. Because, number one, I got them because the deer don't eat them. Number two, I got them because they make a wonderful border. They stay green summer and winter. You can take cuttings from them and make beautiful wreaths that will last all winter in your house. You can give them as gifts. Just a versatile plant. And my Japanese maple tree is starting to grow. I'm particularly fond of these plants. We just put them in this year. These are from a tuber, like a potato root. And these are dahlias. Eek. I believe these are called dinner plate dahlias. They are beautiful, they're huge. I think we're gonna have to bring in the roots for the winter time and store them. But it's all worth it. And maybe we'll get some other kinds or different colors. But I can't wait to plant them again. They did really well this year. But this is my favorite flower, the peony. And what I'm gonna have to do with this one is dig it all up, cut it in half or maybe even thirds and plant it along through here. So I've got myself some free plants. You know what, while we're at it, let's just go around and check out what's growing wildly around here. That's always fun to me. I'd like to see what kind of plants grow in your area. If you want to send me a picture or put a comment below, or put a picture in the comments below. You can also send me pictures on Facebook, Angie Figgle on Facebook. Find me there. Put some pictures on my timeline if they're decent. Only nice pictures, please. A real beauty of American wildflowers is this beautiful Queen Anne's lace. I'll show it to you. Beautiful, and it just grows right in the... And then it has these really pretty little balls before it blooms. A beautiful climber is, I've heard people call it sweet pea. Ooh, this is deep. Sweet pea climber. Now, I don't know how to capture these things to make them grow where I want them to grow, but I think that would be beautiful. Look at this. I don't even know what this is called, but it's about as tall as I am, and I'm 5'5" and a half, 5'6". Something like that. But this climbing thing, now, it has this beautiful red vines, ouch, red vines, and it gets really bushy and it completely covers everything that it comes in, like if it's climbing on it. And look how the bees love these yellow. So if you're wanting to attract honeybees, I know there's kind of a scare right now about bees, but those are definitely honeybees. They like these things, whatever they are. I'll have to look that up. Unless somebody knows, you can leave it in the comments. but there's so many amazing wildflowers that we could just get a hold of and use it in our gardens. I mean, it grows wild here, so it should really do well. But anyway, excited to point those out. So I'm gonna go find some shade-loving wildflowers and see what I can come up with. A good place to find some shade-loving wildflowers is on the roadside. So I'm going to take you down by the road now. I'm not sure what that is. A little snapdragon? But how beautiful. Focus, focus. How beautiful that is. Now I don't even know what this is, but it's beautiful. It's kind of shrubby. Also, a lot of pollinating insects are loving it too. So it's a good one for pollinators. But it looks like it grows like a shrub, and it has these pretty weird flower balls. Also, I think these wonderful little things would make a great ground cover. I don't know what they're called, but they're everywhere, and I think they bloom all year. Not in the winter time, but spring, summer. I think they just stay pink all year, but I think that would be a gorgeous little ground cover. Now, I don't know what these wonderful little things are. They're purple, they're tiny, but those two, they look like they'd be off a very large shrub, because I'm just seeing stalks of them, so I don't think it would be a ground cover necessarily. But I just love these colors. How beautiful. Guys, look, here's another one of those sweet peas. And it's still early enough and cool enough in the day where this one is still open. Now there's either just plain white or this glorious little, I guess it's like a purple or pink. Look at that, how pretty that is. And again, that is a climber. So you could wrap it around your porch, put it on a trellis. Look. So here's that climbing thing I was talking about. And this is just like covering the road. Just like a ground cover. Interesting. It must just pretty much climb anywhere. So either it's very invasive and you do not want to put it in your garden, or it could be a really pretty thing if you just keep it maintained. I don't know. I'm interested though. Look at this beautiful dead tree. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you got some inspiration. You can leave a comment below. You can check out any of these two videos right here. Also, I left links below for my favorite gardeners, Charles Dowding, Monty, and Carol Klein. I'll leave those links below. Go check them out. They're great. Alrighty. See you later. Love you guys. I'm so thirsty. I forget how to drink.